Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the first ever Missed Games closing ceremony. We're so excited to have you. My name is Hajar Al-Hibyan and I'm here with Amr Al-Kasabani and we'll be your hosts for tonight.
Wa alaikum salam. Someone told me that's what we do here, because Muslims. Anyways, Missed Games! Let's get to it! Before I get too far ahead of myself, we want to begin with a recitation of the Quran. To do so, I'm happy to introduce Mustafa Hassani, the Brothers Quran recitation winner from this year's Missed Games.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. كما أرسلنا فيكم رسولا منكم يتلو عليكم آياتنا ويزكيكم ويعلمكم الكتاب والحكمة ويعلمكم ما لم تكونوا تعلمون فاذكروني أذكركم واشكروني ولا تكفرون يا أيها الذين آمنوا استعينوا بالصبر والصلاة إن الله مع الصابرين ولا تقولوا لمن يقتل في سبيل الله أموات بل أحياء ولكن لا تشعرون ولنبلونكم بشيء من الخوف والجوع ونقص من الأموال والأنفس والثمرات وبشر الصابرين الذين إذا أصابتهم مصيبة قالوا إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون أولئك عليهم صلوات من ربهم ورحمة وأولئك هم المهتدون صدق الله العظيم.
Thank you so much, Mustafa, for your beautiful recitation. And now here's Dinat Yusuf, the Sisters Quran recitation winner, who will provide a translation for us.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Dina Yusuf and I'm a student at Pleasant View School in Memphis, Tennessee. Today I'll be translating Surah Baqarah verses 151 to 157 from the Holy Quran. Just as we sent among you a messenger from yourselves, reciting to you our verses and purifying you and teaching you the book and wisdom and teaching you that which you did not know. So remember me, I will remember you, and be grateful to me and do not deny me. O you who have believed, seek help through patience and prayer. Indeed, Allah is with the patient. And do not say about those who are killed in the way of Allah, they are dead. Rather, they are alive, but you perceive it not. And we will surely test you with something of fear and hunger and a loss of wealth and lives and fruits, but give good tidings to the patient. Who, when disaster strikes them, they say, indeed we belong to Allah, and indeed to Him we will return. Those are the ones upon whom are blessings from their Lord and mercy, and it is those who are the rightly guided. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Dina. Before jumping into this evening's programs, we both want to thank all of you for coming out tonight. The Muslim Interscholastic Tournament has been putting together academic tournaments to inspire and educate high school students in the US and Canada since 2001. Because of the pandemic, we've had to shut our doors. But we hope that the virtual Mist Games over the past 2 weeks have provided at least a small taste of what Mist is all about. Be sure to check us out at getmystified.com to learn more about us.
As a preface, we'll only be announcing the first place winners of each competition during the ceremony tonight. However, a full list of winners will be posted at getmystified.com/games later this week. Before going any further, we want to recognize one of our generous national sponsors, Islamic Relief USA. They've been a partner with us for many, many years, and we love and respect them. So here's a quick word from them.
You used to have a routine every morning, washing your face, eating breakfast, getting on the bus, and going to school. They did too, although it may not look like yours. Our daily routine has been changed and warped. But for many children around the world, COVID has only made it worse for them. They are struggling to make ends meet, and now living in a pandemic. While you're safe at home, they are still looking for safety. While you're eating your food, they are searching for clean water. While you're playing outside, they are working to provide for their family. But you were able to make a difference for them, even through a pandemic. You envisioned a better world for them. Even though this year, Mist looked very different, you still showed us your devotion to children in need all over the world. You provided food to families in Yemen during the most difficult of times. You gave the gift of water to places like Kenya. You provided clean, hygienic bathrooms in Tunisia for hundreds of students. But more than that, you sent your love to those all around the world. Your support goes beyond just an award, but it is lifelong. Even with the struggles and sacrifices we all are facing this year, you united for a cause. The work is not over. As the pandemic continues, the work of Islamic Relief will continue to provide for those in need all over the world. We are counting on you. Thank you for envisioning a better world with us. Islamic Relief USA, working together for a better world.
Okay, bills are paid, let's really get into it now. To start, we're so excited to have Imam Zaid Sheikh join us to share his thoughts on this year's Mist theme, trusting the process, contentment through adversity. Shout out Philly. Imam Zaid is well known in the North American Muslim community, and we are blessed to have him with us tonight. He is the Emir of the Muslim Alliance of North America and the co-founder of Zaytuna College. Without further ado, Imam Zaid.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalam ala Sayyidil Mursaleen, Sayyidina Muhammad, wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam tasliman kathira. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This is Imam Zaid Shakir from Zaytuna College, reaching out to all of the wonderful young brothers and sisters who are involved with the Mist tournament. May Allah give you all tawfiq. We pray that it's a massive tie, that you all come in first, because you all display a healthy, wholesome knowledge of Islamic studies, Quranic studies, hadith, and related knowledges. Alhamdulillah, Zaytuna is I think it should be a desired destination for each and every one of our young brothers and sisters participating in the Mist tournament. The reason for that is that your participation in the tournament clearly indicates that you have a love, and probably a lot of your passionate love, for Islamic studies and Islamic knowledge. What better place to pursue that passion than at Zaytuna College, America's first accredited Muslim liberal arts college. Zaytuna is a place where you can grow. Zaytuna is a place where you don't have to conform to a lot of the negative trends that are found on college campuses these days. You don't have to go along to get along. You can be in an environment where a nurturing environment where your faith is respected, where your faith is nurtured, where you're sharing the company of similarly oriented young people. That doesn't mean you have to be super Muslim. You button your shirt down and there's an SM on your chest, super Muslim. It doesn't mean that at all, but it does mean that you are in an environment that will comfort you as you work through your vulnerabilities. You are in an environment rather that respects your culture, that respects your ethics and your morality, that helps you to better yourself in all of those regards, culturally, morally, ethically, and to get a solid grasp on your religion. At the end of the day, Zaytun is a place where your taqwa, your God consciousness, your consciousness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can be nurtured. And this is critical. I think in our days and times when materialism is so strong, and that materialism articulates itself throughout all of our systems, including our systems of thought. You know, we think in empirical and materialistic terms. That's very important. Physics, the natural sciences are very important. But there's more to us as human beings than our physical existence. And so we have to engage in knowledge in a way that also recognizes the immaterial, that recognizes the metaphysical, that recognizes reality that exists beyond what's physically manifested. And this is very important. The first quality of the believers mentioned in the Quran is believing in that which lies beyond that which is physically verifiable. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون. So those who believe in the unseen, الذين يؤمنون بالغيب. And so everything that comes after is predicated on the belief in the unseen. الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة, and they establish regular prayer. There's no salah if we don't believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There's no more motivation to pray if we don't believe in Jannah, or if we're not fleeing from nar, from hellfire, and seeking paradise. All of these are affairs associated with alim al-ghayb. And certainly Allah Ta'ala manifests himself through his attributes and names in the seen world. But essentially, Allah Ta'ala is from this unseen world that's more real than this seen world. And so we have to bring those two together in our educational pursuit. Otherwise, as Muslims, we just become materialists and we're like everybody else. And as the Prophet ﷺ said to his wives, and I say this to all of my young brothers and sisters, the Prophet, as conveyed by Allah Ta'ala in the Quran, says to his wives, Ya nisa an-nabi lastunna ka ahadim min an-nisa. O wives of the Prophet, you are not like other women. And I say to all of my young brothers and sisters, O youth of this ummah, you are not like other youths. You know, you don't exist just to party. You don't exist to just scrape along in school, get good marks. But if you forget everything you learned after the final exam, who cares? No, we want to build solid individuals from the inside out, whose knowledge is firm, who are rooted in principles. And that rooting in principle leads me to a final point I'd like to make to all of my wonderful brothers and sisters who are out there at the Miss Tournament. And that is the importance of the liberal arts. The importance of the liberal arts. And the liberal arts are built on the foundation of the trivium. The trivium being the pursuits of grammar, rhetoric, and knowledge. These are critical in arriving at the truth and being able to think abstractly. So logic allows us to think in a productive, systematic fashion. And that's important to recognize truth. And truth lies at the heart of our affair as a believer. The Prophet taught us to pray, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Allahumma arina al-haqqa haqqan warzuqna ittiba'ah wa arina al-batila batilan warzuqna ijtinaba. Ya Allah, show us truth as truth and bless us to follow it. And show us falsehood as falsehood and bless us to avoid it. And so this is very important. This is critically important, brothers and sisters. To just quickly finish an earlier point. So we mentioned, الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ. That's the foundation. Once that foundation is there, we believe in Allah. We believe in Jannah. We believe in Nar. And so we pray as an obligation and as one of the foundational actions that gives us the key to paradise. It doesn't open the door. The door is opened by Allah's mercy. But without the key, we can't even unlock the door, let alone open the door. So in any case, so we believe in the unseen. Because we believe in the unseen, we worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala according to the instructions we find in the Quran and the Sunnah and in the derivations of the reputable, recognized scholars of this ummah. And then, وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ. And they spend from what we bestowed upon them. And this is our social engagement. This is the realm of social action, social justice. Nowadays, we've flipped it. Social justice comes first for many people and foremost. And I'm not dismissing it because it's there in the Quran. وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ. And they spend. And on what? They spend for the poor, they spend for the indigent, they spend for the orphan, they spend for the wayfarer, they spend for those who are in debt. They spend for myriad purposes in society. And that spending is the foundation of social justice. قُومُوا قَوَامِينَ بِالْقِسْطِ شُهَدَاءَ لِلَّهِ. Be upright for equity. Witnesses for Allah. And so this is part of our religion, but it's not all of the religion. So we have to maintain a balance between our spiritual life and a balance between our social life. This is critically important for us to succeed, not only in life, but to succeed in that which comes after life. So to return to the liberal arts very quickly as our time winds down, the liberal arts, those twin sciences, grammar, rhetoric, logic. Logic allows us to think effectively in ways that are conducive to recognizing fallacies that prevent us from arriving at truth, to think in a systematic fashion. Once we've formulated our thoughts, grammar gives us the ability to put those thoughts in communicable forms. And then rhetoric gives us the ability to embellish those thoughts so that they are appealing and attractive to people. We could have the most profound insight, but if we can't convey that insight in a way that causes people's ears to perk up, then that insight might be lost. And so these sciences are critical, and all of that involves abstraction. Logic involves abstraction. Grammar involves abstraction. We're putting our words and our thoughts, our writing, into a communicable form based on abstract concepts. And then we communicate them effectively. Once we have mastered that, we then turn to the quadrivium. The quadrivium reintroduces us to the physical world. So those four sciences of geometry, mathematics, music being the study of the relationship between time and sound, which are physical, the latter is definitely a physical quality, and time, sound, and time a measure of physical reality, and then astronomy, which we situate ourselves and understand ourselves in the context of the wider universe that we find ourselves journeying in this journey called life. And so those sciences are the foundation of the liberal arts. And this was the foundation, not just of the Western curriculum historically, the Western college curriculum, historically, it is the foundation of the Muslim curriculum. Some people, they say that the liberal arts are racist, it's privileging the Europeans, specifically the Greeks rather, etc., and the Romans, and then Western European thought, and etc. I'm sure you might have heard that. In reality, Islam took that heritage, which has its deepest roots in Africa, via the contributions of the Egyptians. So civilization, brothers and sisters, is a cross-pollination of many beautiful, it's the cross currents, many currents, many creeks and brooks and rivulets come together to form the river of civilization. Human civilization is not the possession of any one people. It is the possession of humanity, and it has been contributed to by all of humanity. What would the learning of Western Europe be without the Hindu-Arabic number system? What would it be without the zero, introduced by the Hindus but perfected in terms of its use by the Muslims, such as Khawarizmi and others? What would it be, brothers and sisters? This is a collective project. And the Muslims took that liberal arts tradition, grammar, rhetoric, logic, nahu, grammar, balagha, rhetoric, mantiq, logic, and those other sciences, and that was the foundation of the education of the Muslim, coupled with formal Islamic studies. That curriculum has been endorsed for centuries by Arabs, by Turks, by Persians, by Indians, referring to South Asia, by Chinese, by Africans, East Africans in the Swahili land. Swahili is Arabic word. Sahil, the coast. Sawahil, the coastal areas. Swahili, the language related to the people of the coast. By North Africans, particularly the Berbers, who have a great heritage of learning. By West Africans, most of those Muslim scholars, all of those Muslim scholars who came to the United States, the Caribbean, South America, Latin America, such as Ayyub bin Sulaiman, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq of Jamaica, such as Umar bin Said, such as Abdurrahman Ibrahim, all of them, most of them studied in Timbuktu, a great center of Muslim learning. All of them were scholars, and all of their knowledge was built on the liberal arts. That's why Ayyub bin Sulaiman, when he went to England, he dazzled the professors and doctors at Harvard, Cambridge and Oxford. He got an audience with the Queen. They were stunned by his erudition. He was able to speak their language because he had the same training they had. Then that training was enhanced by memorizing the Quran. It was enhanced by studying hadith. It was enhanced by the mastery of the Arabic language. But the foundation was the same. And so Muslims who study the liberal arts, both via its Western stream and via its Islamic stream, its Muslim stream, and at Zaytuna College we bring those two streams together, are in reality engaging in the latest chapter of a great civilizational project. A civilizational project that has been contributed to, as we said, by people all over on every continent on the face of this earth. And so we want you to be a part of that civilizational stream. We want you to swim in it. We want you to just enjoy its life-giving waters. We want you to be a part of this, brothers and sisters. And there's nothing standing between you and becoming a part of that great stream, that great river of human civilization, than filling out an application. May Allah bless you, give you tawfiq, taysir. May Allah elevate you. May Allah bless all of your parents for doing such a wonderful job and orienting you guys in such an incredible way to inspire you to seek knowledge, to inspire you to participate in the MIST tournament, to gain a greater fluency and literacy in the religion. So continue that trajectory by coming here to Zaytuna College. This is Imam Zaid Shakir on behalf of the college, wishing all of you a wonderful, wonderful day, evening, night, whatever the case may be. And inshallah, we'll see you soon on campus. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Such beautifully inspiring words from Imam Zaid. Don't you think so, Amr?
Yeah, absolutely. I knew super Muslim was more of a metaphor, but I'm really glad I don't have to actually wear a giant SM on my chest. I really don't like layering that much.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. But you know what else isn't wrong? Our winners for our arts competitions. First up, we got 2D art. So with her graceful depiction of underwater art, we have Noreen Ahmed from Lenape High School as our first place winner.
Congratulations, Noreen! And our Audience Choice Award for 2D art goes to Aram Abu Taha from Northwood High School, who earned the most likes on our Instagram page for her painting of a hot air balloon over a maze.
Let's move on to some photography, shall we?
Clink clink.
From Eastern Regional High School, we have Hira Khan as our first place winner. And she did truly a magnificent job capturing this year's theme, using clever reflections and imagery. It was truly wonderful.
And our Audience Choice Award for photography goes to Salwa Dip from Qalam Collegiate Academy.
And lastly, for our all-new culinary arts competition, we have Nora Gorgash from Brooklyn Technical High School as our winner.
You know, Hajar, someone told me that apparently the pieces were taste tested through the camera.
What? So are you telling me that it might have been grainy or pixely for some of them?
In any case, stranger danger aside, we had some really great pieces, and I'm always so impressed with how our students are able to take this theme that's so simple and just transform it into art. Absolute art.
It really is a talent, hence why we love to give them this platform to showcase that talent. And for some other types of talent, we got our writing and oratory competitions. And first up is prepared essay. So from South Brunswick High School, we have Sana Fatima as our first place winner.
Wait, does the paragraph break mean I go next?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
what, did you not think it was like this entire time?
I don't know. I'm just reading a prompter like you are. But listen,
I don't think you're reading it very well.
My apparent illiteracy aside, our spoken word winner, also hailing from South Brunswick High School, is Ashiana Ahmed. We're so excited to be able to share her work tonight, so let's bring her up on screen right now.
Stories. Sometimes I like to close my eyes and take myself far away from the world, back to that road trip to Maine, to August sun and fall whispers. I pack my bags with all my worries. We drive that long, never-ending road, so beautiful, so eerie. But that road was an abandoned, never-ending roller coaster. An otherworldly ride, a ride of indigenous cultural destruction, a trail of tears. A roller coaster built on the backs of stolen people, of fear, just hidden carefully. the beautiful road an illusion. Crafted to fit our American myth of equality, we carry the weight of America on our shoulders, while the elite live their dreams. America is the road that takes all reality, a road that tries to hide the cracks and rough edges and paint over any scars, not knowing the power of our rage. May 25th, 2020, 8 minutes, 46 seconds, cries of I can't breathe, unity created out of pain and gunshot wounds. This is not peace. This is not justice. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, repetition of their names so they won't be a forgotten footnote of history. So the American myth doesn't get to paint over them. And so we took to the streets, mothers, fathers, grandparents, children. They're tired of asking. So now they demand for the system to take its knee off of their necks. Demand because they are fed up with burying bodies of loved ones. Demand because Black lives only seem to matter once they're gone. We are done waiting for the privilege to fix glass that has been shattered. All lives cannot matter until Black lives matter. From the tear-filled streets of America, to Beirut, to Kashmir, to Palestine, who are only remembered with black squares and violence, silenced when voices begin to emerge. And saying the system needs to change, who are only heard when glass shatters or after an explosion. Do you expect us, trained to only be heard this way, not to riot, to not scream and demand? We are tired and fatigued. How can we keep going, saying it's progress, when all the history books ignore and pacify? When Confederate flags still fly and so-called heroes upheld? We are done trusting the process of American justice, of seeking permission to be alive? It's been too long and too weary a fight, but we will go on. Holding faith in one hand, our trust in our truth in another, clinging on to the strength of each other to survive. Because losing is not an option. After all the pain, all the gaslighting and shards thrown at us, we still somehow go on. Trusting the process of activism, of love to overwhelm the hate. Here's to our coming of age film. Our film of stories forgotten, our film filled with the voices of the silent, our history to be remembered. You can try to drown us out, but we will scream.
That was such a beautifully moving piece, and it really just showcases some of the incredible talent that our competitors have.
Yeah, just being able to put all their thoughts and concerns about the world so eloquently, really excited for basically all of our students sort of like next steps after high school and sort of how they want to put their imprint on the world,
Definitely. And with us moving along to our brackets competitions, I'd love to hear some of our winners from improv. Amar, can you take us away?
Alrighty, Hadra, you got it. So our brothers team winner from North Brunswick Township High School is Talha Ahmed.
Woo!
What?
And our sisters team winner from Whitney High School is Layla Haidar.
And on to Brawlhalla, our first esports competition and one of the most popular competitions at the Mist Games. The first place winner from Austin Peace Academy is Saboor Ahmed. I look forward to your promising and budding Twitch career.
Yes. And finally, Quiz Bowl. We tried out a new online format and we're so happy to see so many of you pumped to play bowl with us. Our first place team is Brookwood and our first place individual is Sabrina Atiq.
Whew. Okay, we ran through those last few competitions pretty quickly. I think it's time to take a quick break. I don't know about you, Hajar. I could really stand to step off screen, take a quick breather. Jamad, keep him distracted. Crossover, lay. Woo!
Hi everyone, my name is Jamad Finn, and I just want to congratulate you guys on finishing your season at Mist. I know how exciting and fun it could be. I was once part of Mist myself. But I just want to give you guys a piece of advice. If you ever want to play sports on the next level, if you want to get your dream job or start your own business, just make sure you work hard every single day. You make connections, you find the right people to talk to. Just dream big and you'll accomplish anything you want, inshallah. And just always put your faith first, always know where you came from, who you came from, and always be humble. And so inshallah we'll all accomplish our goals, and thanks guys, thank you.
Thanks again for the shout out from Mist Boston alumna, Jamad Finn. I don't know about y'all, but her TikToks are great and she's a hooping inspiration for Muslims everywhere. I'm also super disappointed in myself for not coming up with a better basketball pun than crossover like a weirdo.
I do have to say it definitely wasn't a slam dunk.
I hate you, Audrey. They didn't pay me enough to be here.
No, you don't, and no, they didn't. But now's also a good time for another partner of Mist, the Muslim Youth of North America, also known as MINA. You can learn more about them at mina.org, but we also have a short video with more information about them to show you now.
This is an organization, mashallah, that clearly is very energetic, very much so about reaching as many people as they possibly can and empowering as many people as they possibly can with this beautiful message of Islam.
The reason why institutions and organizations like MINA are so important is because it gives an opportunity to young Muslims who are struggling with their identity and feel isolated to meet similar young folks who are going through challenges that are unique yet still similar. And it gives them an opportunity to connect with them and see how they are overcoming their challenges. That sense of community, that sense of belonging is what makes this very special.
And I just want to say how proud I am of the work of MINA and how important it is for young people to organize, to meet other young people, and to be empowered. MINA is an organization that provides you with the skills, the resources, and the training so that you can be engaged in the community that you come from.
And without organizations like MINA that provide those safe spaces to give people an outlet and then to give people the fuel to go out there and to face a world that is becoming increasingly hostile to Islam and the Muslims, we really are going to struggle a lot more. So continue to support MINA, inshallah, be a part of it in any capacity. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay, let's keep it moving with tonight's schedule. Before announcing the winners of our last 4 group competitions, we want to encourage everyone to stay tuned for a special guest surprise shout out surprise.
Wait, do you know who the surprise is?
We both know the surprise, Hajar. We were supposed to read the script before we got on here.
maybe you were supposed to. I don't know what you're talking about. But, so, I think it's a great time to remind all of our competitors to please be sure to fill out our feedback form. It's already been emailed to you, but the link is also in the description below. Look at me, YouTubing and things. This was our first ever virtual event, and we really do read all of your comments. So please be sure to fill out the form so we can improve our programming in the future.
Look into these eyes. Look into my eyes. Look into her eyes. We read every comment. We're serious. Can you tell?
Serious face. Prime serious face.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
But, as promised, our group competition winners. Let's start with Brothers Nasheed. From W.A. Porter Collegiate Institute, Muhammad Hamza is our winner. We're excited to have him join us on the virtual stage. Take it away, Muhammad.
I knew it was over when your breathing stopped. You were too checked out to keep going on, but I stayed. Didn't wanna let you end it this way. Your health went back and forth for months. Too afraid to cut your losses and talk. But there was only so much you could take. It's like we're lying on the beach and the tide is at our feet. It will soon be at our heads and take our breath. So I don't wanna say it, but somebody's gotta say that it's over. Seeing you defeated doesn't bring me any closer to closure. I am acting out of self-defense. I am all out of options. I don't want to say it, but somebody's gotta say that it's over. Your constant lies tore us apart. It's not what I want, but it's where we are, and I don't know if the fault is partly mine. I miss those nights where we talk for hours about our dreams and our desires, but all that's gone and all that's left is bitterness. I don't want to say it, but somebody's gotta say that it's over. Seeing you defeated doesn't bring me any closer to closure. I am acting out of self-defense. I am all out of options. I don't want to say it, but somebody's gotta say that it's over. I can hate myself for this. You can say that I'm a selfish kid. It doesn't change my mind. With both our backs against the wall, someone's gotta take the fall, so I'll be first to cross the line. I don't wanna say it, but somebody's gotta say that it's over. Seeing you defeated doesn't bring me any closer to closure. I am acting out of self-defense. I am all out of options. I don't want to say it, but somebody's gotta say that it's over.
That was such a wonderful performance. The next competition is Sisters Nasheed. The winning team is Benjamin N. Cardozo High School.
Up next are our hackathon winners. This is the first time Miss has ever held a hackathon, and we're so impressed by everyone's hard work this last weekend. The first place team is Diverse Health, with members Selwa Din, Sabrina Atik, and Shamli Chanabasap.
And last but certainly not least is short film. Our short film team that won is Rochester Adams High School. We're so excited to share their piece here, so please join us in watching their winning submission.
Roll it.
Cut the power.
Done.
What the?
Nice house.
Please don't hurt me. Please. Hey, keep moving. What do you want? I'll give you what you want. I'll give you what you want.
What do you think I want?
You leave me alone. Please. Please. Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Well, look, here's the safe. Don't hurt me. Look.
Isn't that the safe?
No, it's an undercover safe. Look.
So,
How's work?
it pays the bills, I guess.
Bro, you gotta find some faster way to make money, man. This ain't gonna get you anywhere.
What else do we have, bro? We gotta get groceries, by the way.
Alright, well.
Nah, bro, not this place.
Doesn't
Bro,
matter.
can we go to Kroger or something? Like, Walmart, Meijer?
Bro, we don't have money, remember? Alright, let's go.
Alright. Bro, what are you doing?
Yo, chill. Don't worry about it. Hey, what do you want?
Bro. Hisham, you didn't even pay for it. Go pay for it.
You know we can't afford it?
Did Mama and Baba teach you this?
Got everything?
Yeah, it's almost.
Surprise.
More bills?
Yep. Hey, it's fine. We'll figure something out together.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I've been studying.
For what? Don't you have a job?
Yeah, but I'm trying to, like, enroll in community college next semester.
Community college? What? Bro, we're supposed to be making money, not spending money. What do you need community college for?
This is gonna help us in the long run, inshallah. It takes time, but these things work out normally.
Education? Bro, that doesn't work for people like us. The system's always against us.
What does that even mean?
Bro, look, I'm just saying, sometimes you just gotta piss people off to make money.
Where'd this come from then? You telling me not to spend money? How much did that cost?
Hey, let's just focus on paying the bills first, alright? How's work?
Good. How about you?
Work? Work's good.
Usher, come in. This is Monis. Usher, it's Monis. Come in. Usher.
Usher. Usher, where are you? Boss, where's Usher at?
He's probably busy. Here, fill this out.
Taking this out?
Yeah, check the other room.
Alright.
Where's the rest? Change of plans. They'll meet us at the checkpoint.
Alright. What about the gunshot? There was a dog. I didn't hear a dog.
Are you okay?
Yo, Rayed, it's not what it looks like, bro. Hey, please don't call the cops. Rayed, wait, Rayed. Hey, Rayed, wait. Hey, Rayed, hey, just say something, bro. Can we just talk about this? Hey, what are you doing, bro? What's with the bag?
I'm leaving.
Why are you?
I'm done with it. What are you doing?
Leaving? Hey, where are you going? We're in this together, remember? Hey, you can't just leave me like this. Yo, Rayed, bro, let's don't turn on each other like that. So you're taking the other car now? We just bought one. Hey, where are you going? Hey, not the new car, remember? Yeah. Hey. Open it. Hey. Yeah. Yeah.
I know I'd go from rags to riches if you would only say you care. And though my pocket may be empty, I'd be a millionaire. My clothes clothes may still be torn and tattered, but in my heart I'd be a king. Your love is all that ever mattered. It's everything. So open your arms and you'll open the door to every treasure that I'm hoping for. Hold me and kiss me and tell me you're mine evermore. Must I forever be a beggar whose golden dreams will not come true? Or will I go from rags to riches? My fate is up to you.
Okay, well that wraps up all our competition awards for tonight. Now, as promised, our special surprise shout out of the night. Please help me welcome the wheelin' dealin', kebab and screenin' rollin', NBA Orlando bubblin', starting center for the Boston Celtics, Enes Kanter!
What? You knew who it was?
Well, of course we knew who it was, Hajar, because we read the script ahead of time. That way, when we make our mistakes, we can blame it all on the live stream guy.
Yeah. Yep, you're right. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, well, in any case, we're getting off track. And it's Kanter, everybody.
What's up, everybody? Just wanted to give a huge shout out to Mist, and also, again, give a big shout out to all the competitors. Just play hard, play smart, have fun, and then just go out there and do what you can do best and give yourself 100%. Again, big shout out to Mist.
Okay, well, brothers and sisters, that wraps up our program for the evening. But before ending, we really do want to remind everyone to please fill out that feedback form. And it's down in the description below.
We also want to thank a few key volunteers that made Mist Games run the way it did on the back end. Shout out to our technical team, Amir Peerboy, Jafar Sharif, Saleh Hossein, and Muhammad Kamran. We also, once again, want to thank all of tonight's wonderful speakers and shoutouts, Jamaat Finn, Enes Kanter, and Imam Zaid Sheikh. Thank you everyone for allowing me to flex my NPR voice, and we'll let Hajar take away the program.
Woo! And lastly, just as a reminder, as always, please stay healthy. Teenagers can get COVID too, so remember to wear a mask, socially distance, / keep that halal gap, and please be responsible. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Assalamu alaikum. Alright, Steve, cut us out of here. I can't keep waiting forever. Give us a boom. Explosion. Oh my god.